is ATL Day Ones, part of Locked On Sports Atlanta. And it starts now.
Hey, we're wrapping up a fantastic Friday leading into a holiday weekend, no pun intended, with the Hawks and all of the holiday things that they are doing over there, making moves up at Emory Sports Complex. But ATL Day Ones is making moves as well right here with the legend, the man, the myth, one Sam Crenshaw. Appreciate him for stopping by and joining us as well. And listen, we've had an amazing time here today. We're going to wrap up talking about something that Sam just oh my God, Sam has just been all over from day one. So it's kind of a thrill and an honor to talk to him in For the Culture today because we're talking Wimbledon, but specifically we're talking Coco Gauff, the Atlanta native who just continues to take the tennis world by storm. Of course, most recently in her second round, she had a straight sets victory that will get her to tomorrow's third round with fellow American Amanda Anisimova. I knew I was going to jack that up just because I have gotten it perfect every single time today.
Anisimova.
There we go.
Third round matchup.
Yeah. So it's going to be interesting to see. Maybe not the matchup that we thought was going to lead to that fourth rounder with Serena and Coco maybe there, but still a very good matchup with two up-and-coming and amazing American tennis players.
What a spring for this young lady who's from the area, grew up in the area, and on the courts down on Burdette Road, down by World Changers in College Park, is where she would go as a youngster before her family moved her back down to Florida to work out and train at the facilities down there. She had a great spring. First of all, she graduated. Yeah, she graduated from high school. That was big, and she actually got the graduation while she was in Paris. Got the notice of graduation while she was in Paris playing the French Open. She had a great tournament at the French Open,
did, yes.
And fantastic tournament. And now she's followed it up at Wimbledon with a great start. There's so much hope for her, and a lot of people were hoping when they saw the draw come out that she and Serena Williams were on the same side. And said if they get to the fourth round, they're going to see each other because they've never played each other.
Right.
And Serena's obviously someone that she looks up to and respects and has tried to emulate some things from her and add it to her game. And people kind of want to see it. We don't know how many more times we're going to see Serena. The match would have been the symbolic passing of the torch, if you will, for American tennis. Maybe we'll get it in New York at the U.S. Open. Maybe that will happen there. But meanwhile, Coco is rolling on, looking well. And we got some news week on Coco. She's coming home. She's coming to Atlanta for Atlanta Tennis Classic over at Atlantic Station. The dates for that are July 23rd through August 31st. July 23rd through August 1st. On the 24th, that Sunday night, she's going to play against Leylah Fernandez in women's exhibition, which is almost sold out. But this week, they announced that she's going to come back on the 25th, that Monday night, and going to play against Steffi Kennan. So that's going to be great to see her get 2 nights. We're getting a second helping of Coco at Atlantic Station, and I think a lot of people here want a chance to see her play either against Leylah Fernandez or Sophia Kennan. We'll go out and get to see her play here in town. I think it's going to be great. Going to be back home. Her dad, of course, played basketball at Georgia State. So I'm sure maybe see some Georgia State Panthers out there kind of cheering for her as well. But it would be great to see her back in town.
Absolutely. And speaking of cocoa, or shall we say coffee, there's Coffee AM for those of you who need that kind of pick-me-up, if you will. So it's the freshest coffee that you can get. Most of our coffees are roasted and shipped same day or pretty darn close to it, which is great when we know about snail mail these days. So they only roast current crop specialty grade coffee, which sounds very intriguing. Huge selection of coffees from all over the world, organic, fair trade, direct trade, expertly crafted blends, espresso, flavored coffees, and the one that excited me the most, guys, gourmet teas and more, because I am definitely more of a tea person. So I really like that concept for Coffee AM. And listen, it's easy to find out about, get more details on, and even get a discount for, because you can go to coffeeam.com/locked on today and take a look at their full menu of coffees, teas. Yep, I said teas and gift sets. That's coffeeam.com/locked on. Use the coupon code locked on at checkout to get 15% off on your first order of coffees, teas, and gift sets. That's a good look, 15% off. Coffee AM, which is the best small batch coffee roaster in America. You gotta love it. And speaking of what you love here in America, you love the 4th of July, the opportunity to just get around family and friends and celebrate. And man, Atlanta is one of those great cities to do it, and so many things to do here in the A this weekend. So I'm curious to know, Sam, what is your game plan and what are the plans for the Crenshaw clan for this weekend?
Wow, there'll be something on the grill at some point this weekend. I'm not sure
Ooh,
which day, but there'll be something on the grill, and obviously there's fireworks. The Braves are home this the day. They haven't been able to have their fireworks show for quite some time, so the Braves have fireworks on
yeah,
July 4th. Also, if you're in the north end of the town, Gwinnett Stripers are July 4th. They're going to have
yes,
fireworks too. So
nice.
baseball fireworks, whatever you put on the grill, that's how we like to celebrate here in Atlanta. The fireworks are all over, from Six Flags to Stone Mountain to Centennial Olympic
Hmm.
Park. Get out and enjoy it. The weather's supposed to be nice. It's going to be hot, but that's Atlanta in
Yeah,
July. And
yeah.
so that's what
And
we
after
do.
we've
So
had
get
a
out and
couple
enjoy
of
something.
days, right. And after we've had a couple of days of crazy weather, which, hey, I know that you need the rain just like you need the sun, but after several days of rainstorms, it'll be nice, even though it'll be hot, but it'll be nice to see the sun come out again. And, I'm keeping it low key. A friend of mine, her parents have this really nice, quiet, it's about 10 or 12 of us cook out every 4th of July. And then it's so
Quiet
cool.
cookout.
Yeah, I know.
Quiet
Quiet.
cookout.
Well, 10 to 12
Come
people,
on now.
that's not that big a deal. It's 10 to 12 folks. That's pretty cool. But what makes it kind of fun, Sam, and where it really kind of gets extra is that night. So there's a whole block. Like everybody on the block is about 5 or 6 homes. They go back and forth with each other, piping firecrackers and doing fireworks. So it's a competition, but it's a friendly
Okay.
competition, friendly fire. Yeah. And so one family, like one house will, do their display. And then, you get a thumbs up or thumbs down for your display. And then the next house does it. And they literally go in a rotation. It is the coolest thing to see.
Okay.
Oh man, yeah, that's great fun. And for someone like me, a New Orleans native who literally goes to Essence just about every year, was kind of tough.
Yeah. It's
Yeah,
the
kind of
big
tough not
weekend. It's a
going
big
this year.
weekend down in New Orleans. It's the big
Yeah,
weekend.
kind of tough not being there this weekend because, of course, like you said, it's one of those celebrations that's finally coming back in full force now that it seems like COVID is dying down, but every time it seems to die down, it comes back up. But I won't be there this year, but Lord, everybody who's making their way and all roads leading to New Orleans, have yourself a good time for me. But I'm going to have myself a good time down in Deville with fireworks display this weekend. That's what I am excited about. And also excited that Sam was able to drop by ATL Day Ones and just bless us. And we just had so much fun. And guess what, Sam? Had so much fun. We're doing it again Tuesday. So
We're
you
going to do
guys
it again.
listen. Always, always, always stop by ATL Day Ones as your first stop on the Locked On Sports Atlanta Network. But don't forget about Hitting Hard with John Chuckery as your second stop. I am sure that he has all kinds of thoughts on what has been and is going on with the Braves, and probably has a boatload of thoughts on what's going on in the Hawks as well. So check us out. You can even do a rewind on us this weekend. It's a 3-day weekend. Why not just go all up, down, and around the Locked On Sports Atlanta network? So for Sam Crenshaw, for our guy Jarvis Davis, who is on vacation, and for me, Tenitra Batiste, thanks again for stopping by. Thank you guys for giving us all the love you do on YouTube to get us over the 2,100 subscriber hump, and for downloading us on every single podcast and giving us those 5-star reviews. Be safe in those ATL streets. We'll see you on the other side of the 4th of July.